So we have what is called bidirectional recurrent neural network, okay, BRNN, okay, bidirectional RNN, okay. Now what bidirectional RNN is doing is that it takes input from the future, okay, from the future time step, right, and then use it to improve the accuracy of the network. What I mean by that is that if the RNN is having knowledge of the first and then the last word, right, it's likely to predict the middle word. So for instance, if we have a sentence here, feeling under the weather. Okay, so this is, an idiomatic expression, meaning that the person is sick, right? Meaning that the person is sick or the person is ill, right? So if you want the RNN to predict, say, under, okay, if you would want the RNN to predict under. Now, if it knows the beginning, right, and it knows the end, okay, that will help it to easily predict under. Okay, so feeling dash the weather is likely to predict feeling under the weather. Okay, maybe feeling below the weather, something close. Okay, something close, or rather than if it doesn't have any clue of the future at all, right? If you say feeling dash, right, predict what is coming here, it can be feeling anything. Okay, maybe feeling happy, feeling awesome, feeling loved, something like that. Okay, but if you know something like, say, weather, it's likely to predict, say, feeling under the weather. All right, something like that. So in this case, we call it bidirectional. Okay, if you have RNN which doesn't take into consideration the future, and it only takes into consideration the past, the past input, then it's called unidirectional. Okay, unidirectional, right? RECT, right? IONAL, right? Unidirectional RNN. Right, RNN. So in this case, it's going to be URNN. So that's the traditional one where it takes into consideration the previous words that came, right? But if it's going to take into consideration the future words also, then that becomes a bidirectional because it's taking care of both past and future. Okay, so it's bidirectional. Remember, bi means two. Okay, bi means two. So it's taking care of both sides, both past and then future. All right, that is words that came before and then words that comes after. All right, so that is bidirectional.